Let's look at the value of homes, single family residential in Austin from 2000 to now. And what you can see is that we are in a very narrow 8% appreciation trend over probably about 8 years when things were normal. And I'm using air quotes for people that can't see me on Zoom. Inflation went through the roof, and of course, values of things go up when inflation hits, right? So we went, we kind of broke out of this trend in mid 2000s. Inflation pushed everything up, and then as the Fed started to freak out about inflation, they rapidly increased their rates from 2%, or interest rates rapidly went from 2% up to 7% because of the Fed. And that caused a massive downturn in real estate prices here in Austin. As the Fed was nearing the end of raising their rates, mortgage rates started to stabilize and in this past winter, and that's when people started to buy houses again in Austin. And so that's when we finally started to recover. By the way, these are real-time data. This last point right here is from yesterday. And you can see that we've had a great rebound off the bottom here in Austin. So what do I predict? This is just zooming out and kind of my future prediction. But the 8% trend that we saw, we broke out of with inflation. As we know, the Fed's not trying to disinflate back to what it was before. They're just going to say, hey, we're happy with where we're at. We want to get back to 2%. And so ideally, Austin will get back on a new 8% trend if we all go back to the new normal. For me, when I'm looking at Austin, I feel as though businesses are still moving to Texas. Additionally, when the market started to crash here this past winter over 6 months, builders went into the tank. They were not filing for new permits. They were not doing new buildings, right? And so even though there's still demand and people are still buying, there's a 6-month period that nothing was happening here in Austin, unless they were a project that was currently going. So what's going to happen? Another 6 months, 12 months from now, when all that normal inventory should be hitting the market, it's not going to be there. So there's going to be more demand for houses than there's going to be supply at in probably 6 to 12 months from now, which is going to help increase prices here in Austin and keep us off a bottom here.